Hey, we're taking your source material, industry reports, some academic stuff, and a really practical digital guide, and we're diving straight into, well, the fragrant world of the neighborhood bakery. But we're not just talking flour and yeast here. We're looking at strategy, survival, and, let's face it, profit in what's often a razor-thin margin business.
Absolutely. Razor thin.
Yeah, we all love that picture, right? The cozy, successful artisan bakery.
Yeah.
But for the owner, it's often a constant battle against, well, uncertainty.
And grind, yeah.
How many sourdough loaves today? Did I order way too much butter again? And how on earth do I keep customers engaged on Instagram when I'm, covered in dough half the time?
Exactly. No time.
So our mission today is to really understand how small and medium-sized businesses, specifically bakeries, are using AI, artificial intelligence, to work smarter, not just harder.
Right.
We're looking at 3 core ways the sources say AI can really change the game for cutting costs and boosting sales.
And that shift towards tech, it's not really optional anymore, is it? Because the challenges, they're huge. I mean, just to set the stage, the sheer scale of waste is kind of shocking.
Oh, yeah.
Food retailers in the U.S., they generate millions of tons of unsold bakery goods every year.
Brilliance. Wow.
Yeah, this isn't a small oopsie. For a small bakery, this is a serious financial drain. It actually threatens their survival. Wasted product is just revenue down the drain.
It's everything, isn't it? Wasted labor, ingredients, energy.
All of it.
And for so long, it felt like the tech to fix this, well, it was locked up in big corporate offices.
Precisely. And that's why this is so relevant now. Dr. Sunil K. Ahuja, who's a key voice on SMB tech adoption, he points out AI is, and I quote, no longer just for big organizations with deep pockets.
Oh, okay.
The shift has been massive. Suddenly you have these user-friendly cloud-based tools that are actually affordable for like a single independent cake shop.
Right. Accessible.
Yeah. So the conversations move from wouldn't it be nice if to, okay, how do we actually use this? Practically overnight.
Okay, so let's unpack that. Let's start with maybe the biggest headache. That constant crippling uncertainty about demand.
Yeah, this is the classic pain point, isn't it? The baker's caught. Guess too high, you're throwing out perfectly good food at the end of the day. That hurts financially, ethically. Guess too low, you run out of bestsellers, lost sales, and maybe worse, disappointed customers who might just go elsewhere next time.
Right, and historically the fix was just gut instinct. Looking at last week's sales, glancing at the weather.
Remembering there's a school bake sale down the street, maybe?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Gut instinct. But modern AI, it goes way beyond that. It systematizes it, expands the inputs massively.
How so? What kind of inputs are we talking about?
Well, think of it like going from a single snapshot to like high-def video footage from multiple angles. AI tools analyze deep data streams, years of past sales, day-of-week patterns, seasonality, weather forecasts, sure, but also critical external stuff, local sporting events, holidays, even local traffic patterns.
Like traffic patterns. Why? Why does the algorithm care about traffic?
Because it's hunting for correlations a human might easily miss. Say, a big high school event nearby snarls traffic right during the afternoon rush.
Okay.
That might mean fewer people popping in casually. Or, flip side, maybe a big convention across town boosts demand for grab-and-go stuff like muffins.
Ah, I see. So it's not just knowing the weather, it's how the AI weighs the weather against all those other things we just can't juggle accurately in our heads.
Exactly. The weighting is key.
So how does this actually reach the baker? Is it complex data reports they have to wade through?
Oh, not at all. That's the beauty of it now. These complex algorithms, they're built right into affordable, cloud-based systems, inventory tools, scheduling software, things SMBs might already use. The AI does the heavy lifting. Then it might just present a suggested production list. The owner maybe spends a few minutes reviewing it each week, tweak it slightly if needed, and that's it.
Just a few minutes.
Yeah. The outcome is a much, much more accurate prediction of exactly how many sourdoughs, how many croissants, whatever it is, are likely to sell that day.
That kind of time saving, that's incredible. But okay, let me push back a bit. If we lean so hard on data, don't we risk losing the art, the baker's touch? Doesn't the owner, knowing Mrs. Gable likes her crust extra dark, still matter more than an algorithm?
That's a really important question. And it's a common worry, but the sources argue it's actually a misconception.
How so?
The AI isn't dictating the recipe, you see. It's managing the business uncertainty. By taking away that grueling manual forecasting work, it actually frees up the artisan, frees them up to focus on the quality, the craft, experimenting with new recipes. The baker still decides what to make and how to make it. The AI just helps make sure those amazing things don't end up in the bin.
Okay, that makes sense. And the numbers on waste reduction are pretty powerful. Maria Chen, a food retail consultant, found AI forecasts can cut bakery waste by, what was it?
Up to 30% for small bakeries.
30%. That's huge. That goes straight to the bottom line.
Straight profit recovery. But get this, the real-world case study was even better. A neighborhood bakery using AI predictions. They cut their end-of-day waste in half.
Gosh.
In just 3 months. Yeah. Now, if you're running a small business, imagine cutting your waste costs by 50%. That's real capital. You can reinvest that in better ingredients, maybe training.
Wow. Okay. So optimizing the supply side, predicting demand, that's one massive piece. But the other half is making sure people actually show up to buy it, right?
Yeah.
Which brings us to marketing.
Exactly. Perfect forecasting doesn't help if the customers don't know you're there or they just forget to order. And for a busy baker, managing that digital side, it feels like another full-time job.
Yeah, absolutely. Which leads us nicely into strategy 2, effortless social media management. We know social is basically digital word of mouth now, but churning out good content consistently, it's exhausting.
Totally exhausting. So AI tools here, they handle the grunt work, the consistency, the timing.
Do they just write generic posts?
No, not really. They analyze what's worked for that bakery before, they look at wider social trends, then they generate ideas, maybe even draft posts like, hey, feature the new seasonal Danish, focus on the local peaches, use these hashtags.
So it gives you a starting point, a prompt, rather than you just staring at a blank screen.
Exactly. And crucially, they schedule those posts for when your specific audience is most likely to be online. They analyze engagement. Do people like product photos more or behind-the-scenes videos? So you can adapt.
Okay, so the big win is a professional, consistent online presence driving foot traffic, but without the owner being glued to their phone 24/7.
Precisely. Less screen time, more oven time.
And does it work? Any proof points?
Yeah, there was a case study of a boutique patisserie. They used AI for content planning and scheduling, doubled their Instagram engagement
Doubled.
in 6 weeks, just by being more consistent and smarter about when and what they posted, letting the AI handle the optimization.
Okay, that's impressive engagement. But let's build on that. Strategy 3 tackles a different issue. Loyal customers who love you but are just busy, they forget to place those important pre-orders.
Yes, those birthday cakes, the big holiday orders, even just the regular Friday sourdough loaf, things that need planning.
So how does AI help remind them without being annoying spam?
That's where automated, personalized reminders come in. This isn't generic email blasts.
Personalize how?
The AI systems, they can often link up with the bakery's sales system, the POS. They see what customers bought, when, how often.
Right, purchase history.
Exactly. So the system can flag, okay, this customer bought a birthday cake around this time last year. Then it sends a timely, personalized nudge maybe 2 weeks beforehand.
Ah, so not just sale on now, but thinking about that special birthday cake again this year.
Precisely. It's what James Eddings, a retail strategist, calls delivering just the right message at the right time. And he notes it's one of the highest ROI marketing activities for bakeries, anticipating the need.
Makes sense. It feels helpful, not pushy. And this translates to actual orders.
Definitely. We saw proof with an independent cake shop. They set up automated reminders based on past holiday purchases.
Yeah.
Significant increase in pre-orders for their holiday cakes. They just targeted people who'd bought before. It closed the loop on known demand, made it easy for customers.
Okay, I see how these pieces fit together now. Predict demand accurately with strategy 1.
Attract new eyes consistently with strategy 2.
And then lock in those high-value repeat orders with strategy 3.
Yeah, you build this much more robust, resilient business. It takes away so much of the day-to-day panic.
So if we boil it all down, the so what of all this, it seems pretty clear. Using even one of these AI approaches saves hours, boosts revenue, slashes waste. But maybe the biggest outcome, the human one, is freeing up the baker and their team, letting them focus more on the actual baking, the craft, the customer interaction.
Exactly. The baker gets to start being a part-time data analyst, a part-time social media manager, and gets back to being, well, a baker.
Yeah.
An artisan focused on quality and creativity.
Let's just quickly recap those tangible wins from the sources for anyone listening thinking what's really possible. We saw bakeries cutting waste literally in half.
Doubling their social media engagement.
And boosting those crucial holiday pre-orders just through smart, timely reminders.
And look, if this all sounds like some massive, scary tech overhaul, It doesn't have to be. The sources are clear. Start small.
Right. You don't need to rip everything out tomorrow. So actionable step one, just look at your own numbers.
Yeah, your sales data, your waste sheets, where's the biggest leak, overproduction, or maybe just not getting those repeat customers back often enough. Find your main pain point first.
Okay. Step two. If forecasting is the issue, maybe just dip your toe in. Try out one of those low-cost AI forecasting tools for, say, next week's schedule.
Just compare its suggestion to your usual plan, see how it feels. No need to commit fully right away.
And finally, maybe set up a simple automated reminder system. Focus just on birthdays or key holidays initially. Reconnect with those past customers. Small steps.
These small changes unlock those big benefits. Selling more, wasting less. It really seems AI is becoming essential in the food business. And crucially, it's not about replacing the baker.
No, it's about supporting them. Perfecting the logistics behind the art.
Exactly.
Which brings us to a final thought for you, the listener, to maybe chew on. If AI takes care of all that complex demand uncertainty, optimizing the whole business side, does that ultimately free the baker, the artisan, to focus even more purely on creativity, on quality?
Yeah, ensuring every single loaf, every pastry not only gets made beautifully, but actually finds a happy customer. If the business mechanics are smooth, maybe the art gets even artier.
Does it let the craft truly shine? A powerful thought. Thanks for diving deep with us today.
Great discussion.
We'll catch you next time on The Deep Dive.